A local family is celebrating 16 years of throwing an event that honors the late life of Maddy Otto. The Otto family lost their 5-year-old girl when she passed away in July 2007. In the wake of her passing, the family decided they wanted to give back to the organization that supported them through their grief, the Roger Neilson Children's Hospice. That's how Maddy's Gala was born. This year's gala is coming up on April 12th. And joining us now in studio is Jeanine Otto, Maddy's mom. We're also joined by Laurie Waara, who is part of the organizing committee for the event. And I want to thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
Jeanine, let's start with you. I know we said 16 years there. You know, it's 18 years since her passing. She would have been 23 this year. Tell us a little bit more. I know the gap is because of COVID, but
Yeah.
doing this year after year.
Yeah, it's kind of just the road that we were led down. You know, everything that had happened, just bringing it back to when it all happened. It was something that no family wishes, I guess. We were starting the starting of our future, really. You know, we had just 2 healthy kids. We were starting to build our cottage. Everything was going well, and just a couple weeks in, she was at a neighbor's at our cottage, had a little nap, woke up, had what we thought was a seizure. So we rushed her to CHEO, and after being there for 5-10 minutes, found out that she had an inoperable brain tumor and had 46 hours to live, and that's what it was. So we were not even at Roger's house for 6 hours, but you know, in the aftermath of everything, with the bereavement counseling and all that our family went through, is why we are where we are today and who we are today. And
it was really out of the blue. I mean, I have the privilege and honor of having attended the gala and knowing your story, either attending as a reporter or as a guest, right? And knowing the story year after year. And it's so compelling to know that every time that it happens and people hear the story and everyone knows why they're there, there's a moment where there's not a dry eye in the house. Mind you, it's a very fun event.
Absolutely, yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? You're not going there to cry, but there's that moment where you retell the story, or sometimes we hear from your daughter, who I remember had read a letter to us, and not a dry eye in the house. Does that, not the event itself or fundraising, but do those moments become exhausting for you?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Exhausting but rewarding.
Yeah.
It's kind of an equal, and we were just saying before the interview how, you know, Roger Neilson Children's Hospice was there for us, not for those 6 hours, but for the years of bereavement, and that's what I want to do. That's what my family wants to do now, is be there for Roger Neilson House as they run, you know, pretty much on volunteer and fundraising and things like that. So. It's I'll let.
Yeah, Laurie, we've seen a lot of success with this event.
Yes. So it started out with one gala at the Monterey Inn on Prince of Wales with about 100 people, and I counted cash on the bed in the hotel at the end of the night to $10,000, and we thought, wow, we've got something here. Let's do this again. And we're now sitting at over $1.5 million raised, and the trajectory is not going to slow down. It's a very important event, and making sure that seeing Jeanine and Dean and Hannah be supported through Roger Neilson Hospice makes it something that is important for all of us on the committee to make sure that it's there for others.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about what people experience when they attend, because I already know people are talking about it. A friend who's a principal is like, are you going this year? We have such a good time. There's different themes, and so that's what must be wonderful to hear. But what are people expecting this year?
So when you walk in, you'll be greeted with a glass of champagne and some past appetizers, and there's a ton of signage throughout the room for all of our sponsors, and we're very fortunate this year because for the 2nd year in a row, we have Canadian Tire, your local Ottawa dealers, that are our premier sponsors. And there's dancing and a live auction, a silent auction. The decor is off the charts always.
Always.
And the food is impeccable, and the live auction is really fun. People get in there, it's pretty fun.
Wonderful. I understand that tickets are pretty much gone. Is there still a way to support the event, or at least encourage people to donate to Roger Neilson?
Yeah, absolutely. There is, you know, still
Yeah.
Donations are always available.
Yeah.
You can do them through maddysgala.com, or we're still accepting silent or live auction items.
Okay.
For,
Yeah.
I think until
Until about April 1st,
April
but we'll
1st.
never turn anything down.
Right.
Just so you know, people can reach out to maddysgala.com if they want, or they can reach out to Jeanine and Dean as well. Like we have social media pages, and we'd accept any kind of monetary donations or silent or live auction donations at this point.
Before I let the both of you go, because it is titled Maddy's Gala, just share what you want folks to know about Maddy, your daughter.
Oh. Most powerful 5-year-old you've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, she's.
I thought she was a force when she was alive, but now it just seems that she's pushing and doing, she's
Making
through
the world
us
better.
making the world a better place.
But
Love
she
it.
was the spunkiest, most amazing 5-year-old you could have ever met in your life. And there was no amount of loving her that would have been enough.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Thank you. Thank you for that, and thank you for sharing memories of Maddy with the rest of us.
Thank you.
thank you.